Meteorologist Brianna Mowry tracking Tropical Depression 9. The latest update at 11 o'clock tonight does still have it as a tropical depression. Winds 35 miles per hour, gusts reaching 45 miles per hour. It is expected to strengthen into a tropical storm by Sunday. So we are going to watch this through the day tomorrow. But let's take a look at that latest forecast track. It's expected to move to the northwest along the Florida coast, sort of parallel with it. We do have tropical storm warnings across the Bahamas, even off the coast of Florida, a tropical storm watch on shore of the Florida coast, but we are not seeing any alerts yet here in South Carolina. And the good news is this model, or this latest forecast track, has made a shift to the south tonight as models continue to trend that Umberto out to sea will continue to pull what will be future Imelda out to sea. But it could still stall as a Category 1 hurricane across South Carolina, so we are not out of the woods just yet. Still expect several inches of rainfall possible. That could lead to some flooding concerns in the Midlands as we head into early next week. But again, as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, the system begins to get pulled away and will continue to be a hurricane, but will no longer bring us impacts by the end of next week. So definitely some good news there, but it is getting still close to the coast. We are going to watch it. We are still expecting impacts from the system. Looking at the models, though, they do continue to show a shift to the south and to the east. So previously that track got close to South Carolina, and at one point we were in the forecast cone. So good news, we are no longer in that forecast cone, and it continues to get farther away. So again, that is going to strengthen to a tropical storm by maybe tomorrow, but again, we are not out of the woods. We are still expecting several inches of rainfall. We could see 2 to 4 inches of rain in the Midlands as we head into early next week, but areas along the coast will get the higher rainfall totals, and that'll be the areas to watch as we head into the start of next week. But also still prepare for that flooding potential across the Midlands because the Weather Prediction Center does have us in a risk for excess rainfall. Tomorrow will be our drier day. The flood threat stays confined to the coast, but as we head into Monday, that flood threat will increase for the eastern half of the Midlands, but even the western half of the Midlands still under a flood threat as well. A slight risk of flooding is possible on Monday. This means areas that have poor drainage, prone to runoff, will likely see ponding of water in roadways where those heavier downpours do set up in the next several days. But also we are going to everyone again in that flood threat for Monday, and that will continue for Tuesday, even increasing for more of the Midlands included in that slight threat. So again, go ahead, and if you're going to be traveling during these times, I know it is during the work week, go ahead and give yourself a little bit of extra time on that commute. Also, we haven't gotten any widespread rain in quite some time, so the soil outside is very dry, and as it rains, it's not going to have time to really sit and soak in. That makes runoff more likely. So the things to prepare for: heavy rainfall, potential flooding, not going to be widespread flooding, but we could see some flash flooding in the Midlands, especially those areas in yellow, which is most of the Midlands by Tuesday. So again, we could see about 2 to 4 inches of rain based on the current forecast track. We are going to continue to bring you the latest updates on air, WLTX Plus, and online, WLTX.com. Again, I'm meteorologist Brianna Mowry.